Welcome to this week's video where I'm going to teach you some tips on how to get more done in less time so that you're making money every month with your network marketing business. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to actually make money by rethinking how you view your business. Do you feel like you're always working but you don't see the financial results? Are you feeling frustrated that you're working and not getting ahead? Do you want to start working less hours with your network marketing gig, but you don't really know where to start? Have you been buying product to stay active with your company, but now you're ready to start making money instead of spending it? If you signed up for your company with the intention of making more money so that you could spend more time with your spouse or children, and you're feeling yourself torn between spending time with them and working your network marketing business, then this video is for you. I'm going to teach you how to do less with more intention so that your business makes you money instead of taking up your valuable time. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm Jenn Martens and I help independent business owners like you learn, grow, and build your network marketing business so that you're not alone on your entrepreneurial journey. I offer one-on-one coaching, or if coaching isn't your thing, I have also written an on-demand, self-paced course called Direct Success Academy for you to learn everything you need to about time management, gaining family buy-in for your business, growing your team, leadership skills, and so much more. Okay, let's get to it. I want you to grab a pen and a notebook because I know this is important information for you if you apply it. It will completely change your business over the next few weeks and months. Okay, on your sheet, I want you to draw the following sections with the lines that I am showing you here. I want you to make a list of everything that you currently do for your business. Things like labeling catalogs, delivering orders, writing thank you notes, follow-up calls, parties, buying stamps, anything that you are currently doing for your business. The list is the stuff that keeps taking time for you to do, the activities that are keeping you busy. If you need to pause this video to complete this exercise, please do. I don't want to skip ahead until you're ready for the next step. Okay, now that you've made your list, I want you to write down how much time each week does this actually take you to do this activity. Be as realistic as possible in this section. As a business owner, you should be working your business only during business hours. If you don't currently have business hours, we need to chat. In all seriousness, if you are available 24/7, then please be sure to watch next week's training video on how to quit the 24/7 hustle mentality. For now, I'm so glad that you're here and are investing your time into learning better business habits. Okay, so now that you have written down how much time this takes each week, I want you to write down how much income does this activity produce? The reason we're doing this together is for you to identify what you do makes money. This is called ROI, or return on investment. I want to remind you that labeling a catalog costs you money, not only for the catalog and the label, but also your time. You can choose to leave that section for those activities blank, or you can put a negative dollar amount. It's up to you. Now I know that some of you may be thinking, well, my catalog might get me a sale, which I can understand your point. But what I know to be true is that 99% of my personal orders from catalogs actually come from the follow-up call that I make with that customer. A follow-up call has a large ROI because it usually results in an order. To figure out your average ROI on a follow-up call, you want to consider what your average order is. If you aren't sure what your average order is, you can look at your last month. How many orders were placed before tax and shipping? divided by the number of customers. That will give you your average. Here's an example. So if I have $250.25 in sales from last month and 7 customers ordered last month, it's safe to assume that my customer average order is $35.75 each. Therefore, under customer follow-ups, you can enter $35.75. If this is making sense to you so far, please comment "getting it" in the comments. If not, please ask any questions so that I can come back and answer them for you. I want to make sure that you are tracking with me. Okay, so once you've gone through your list and written down average income for each activity, you're going to prioritize your list. Now that you know what makes you the most money, that is priority number 1. The next is priority number 2, and so on. At this point, you should be getting a handle on where you need to be focusing your time. I'm going to challenge you for this next step. I'll be honest, I am a control freak. And when it comes to my business, I felt like I had to do everything because I knew it would be done right. Sounds a bit like I need an attitude adjustment, right? Here's what I'm so grateful that I figured out many years ago. I don't have to do everything. I only need to work on the top things that make me money. Shocking, right? So here's the last section of this grid that I need you to do, and don't skip this part. Before I show you the last column, I want you to remember why you decided to do direct sales. It wasn't so that you'd be stressed out and too busy to attend your kids' hockey games or ballet. You joined to make some extra income so that you could spend more time with them. By thinking that you need to do everything, not only are you adding stress in your own life, but you're doing the opposite of what you originally intended. Here's what I want you to really take the time to think about. I want you to delegate any tasks possible to somebody else. Don't worry, I'm going to walk you through this. Okay, so let's start with those catalogs that need to be labeled. Sure, you can do them while you're watching TV with your spouse, but then you aren't truly present in the time that you have with him or her. Stay with me here. If you have a child, this very simple task, it can be delegated to him or her. And do you want to know the best part? They want to help. Our daughter started labeling catalogs for me when she was 4. What kid doesn't love stickers? Sure, at first it gave me a rash because they weren't straight. But guess what? My target audience for team members are parents. So when people saw a visual representation of me working a business that involved my family, they were that much more interested in doing it with me. As she's gotten older, she's able to put together people's orders, first with me and then on her own. I taught her how to add curling ribbon and a thank you card. And you know what? Now, my husband works our business with me, and he looks after everything for our customers so that I can look after our team. But it took me letting go of that really tight grip I had on everything and accepting help in order to get to this point. By looking at your list and realizing that if the time that you spend doing monthly mailouts could be better making 3 customer follow-up calls, which makes you money, your husband might be more willing to take that activity off of your list because it means more income with your business. Maybe you can't imagine your husband doing this with you, but if you ask him to do your monthly mail or something to help you out, my hope is that you would be pleasantly surprised. If you don't have somebody in the house that can help you, don't use that as an excuse. I'm sure a neighbor kid or even the neighbor would be willing to help out, do some work in exchange for the product that you sell. Maybe the next time a potential customer says they just cannot afford to order, you can let them know that you're looking for a casual assistant to help out a few hours a month in exchange for product. That's a win-win and a business expense. Are you starting to feel a little bit excited about your business again? Do you see how delegating will actually help you right away? If you haven't had the time to make follow-up calls for a while, you're definitely missing out. By delegating 80% of your list, or honestly just not doing some of those items altogether, you're going to start making money this month. I actually did this at one point with my business, where I would make cute samples to mail out, but to be honest, I never followed up on them. When I was honest with myself, I realized that while it was really fun making samples, it was costing me time and money. And since I never followed up, there was zero return on investment. That's okay. You're here with me today to learn the best business practices for you, not what everyone else is doing or what your upline tells you to do. You have to do what's best for you. Set a goal for yourself. Instead of 7 customers in a month, plan to double it this month. That's doubling your income in 1 month. I can't think of any industry that gives you that kind of pay increase, which is what I love about direct sales or network marketing. This also sets you up for success to be active every month with your company. And you're not tempted to spend your own money to top up orders. I hope that you found this training to be helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please drop them below. Next week really is a follow-up to this week's training, where I'm going to share with you how to do less, better. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Be sure to click the bell to be reminded of my weekly Tuesday training video. If you'd like to book a complimentary coaching session with me or sign up for Direct Success Academy, I've dropped the details in the video description below. Thank you for being with me this week, and I'll see you in next week's video where I will be sharing how to quit the 24/7 hustle mentality. This is especially for those of you who feel like you work your business, but you don't get financial results. I'll see you then.